Every day, Sir Topham Hatt came to catch his train. "Hello," he would say to Thomas. "Don't let the silly freight cars tease you. Remember, you have an important job as a special helper in the train yard." There were lots of freight cars, and Thomas worked hard all day. There was also a small coach and two strange things his driver called the cranes. "That's the breakdown train," he said. "The cranes are for lifting heavy things like engines and coaches and freight cars." One day, Thomas was shunting in the yards when he heard an engine whistling. "Help! Help!" A freight train came rushing much too fast. The engine was James, and he was frightened. His brake blocks were on fire. "They're pushing me! They're pushing me!" he panted. "On! On!" laughed the freight cars, still whistling. "Help! Help!" Poor James disappeared. "I like to teach those freight cars a lesson," said Thomas the Tank Engine. Soon came the alarm. "James is off the line! The breakdown train! Quickly!" He was coupled up and off they went. Thomas worked his hardest. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," he puffed. But he wasn't pretending to be like Gordon. He really meant it. Bother those freight cars and their silly tricks. I hope poor James isn't hurt. James's driver and firemen were feeling him all over to see if he was hurt. "Never mind, James," they said. "It was your silly freight cars and your old wooden brakes that caused the accident." Thomas pushed the breakdown train alongside. Then he pulled away the unhurt freight cars. Oh dear, they groaned. Serves you right, puffed Thomas. He was hard at work, puffing backwards and forwards all morning. This will teach you a lesson, he told the freight cars. And they answered, yes it will. They left the broken cars, and then with two cranes they put James back on the rails. He tried to move, but he couldn't, so Thomas helped him back to the sheds. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting anxiously for them. Well, Thomas, he said, I heard all about it and I am very pleased with you. You are a really useful engine. James shall have some proper brakes and a new coat of paint. And you, Thomas, shall have a branch line all to yourself. Oh, thank you, sir, said Thomas. Now Thomas is as happy as can be. He has a branch line all to himself and has two coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. He puffs backwards and forwards with them every day. But he is never alone. Edward and Henry stop by and tell him the news. Gordon is always in a hurry, but he never forgets to say, boop, boop. And Thomas always whistles, beep, beep, in return.